All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have Nick Sekis, we have Gene Volpe, and of course, Greg McDaniel here, the Junior Grand Master here. We're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. We're going to do a quick in and out show. Now, this is a new format we're coming up with, and we're playing around with it a little bit. Let us know what you guys think about it in the comments. We're going to be doing one question each, and we're going to be trying to banter and baffle each other on who can answer the question accurately. We want to see if you guys can too as well. But before we get into that, Mr. Nick Sakis, the ever shrinking man, how are you?
We want this show to be quick. We want it to be fun. We want it to be faster than our normal Real Estate Uncensored. I'm doing fantastic. I want everybody to look at the title above or below, depending on what platform you're watching this on. And you'll see a link there that says Video Ask. And so what we're doing with this show is we want to make this as interactive as possible. And we want your questions for us to answer live on the air. So what will happen when you click that link, you have two options. One option is a text question. So you can actually, if you're afraid of the camera, you can go ahead and text us a question and let us know what you'd like us to answer on the show for you. We'll give you a call out. If you send us a picture, we'll have it in there, but it doesn't have to be a video. If you do send us a video message, we'll be able to pull it up like this and answer it live on the show. What's up, RU Nation? This is an example of a question. So if you hit the link in the comments, you can ask any question you want, and then we are going to post it on the show. So Mr. Greg McDaniel, what color underwear are you wearing today?
I am wearing gray underwear today.
Gray underwear. Got it.
Good. Yeah, I can show you if you guys want to see it.
Hold on. Can we, real quick, can we go back to that again?
Yeah.
Play that again, Nick. Make yourself full size.
It's going to mute you if you're going to say something, though.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I'm going to take it.
What's up, RU Nation? This is an example of a...
What? Go full size. Go full size and then play it over you.
Because it's me on top of me?
Is that what's happening? Do it. I'm taking
that sounds so weird and kinky.
It's so funny.
What's up, RU Nation? This is an example of a question. So if you hit the link in the comments, you can ask any question you want, and then we are going to post it on the show. So Mr. Greg McDaniel, what color underwear are you wearing today?
I'm going to use that. That one wasn't as good as the first time because your shoulders weren't aligned. Like,
yeah.
If you're listening to this on Apple, you got to come back and watch the show. He put that video over his live video, and it looks like he's talking. I took a screenshot of it. It looks good.
Nice.
It's good. Yeah.
So the idea is click the damn link and ask us some questions. Let's have some fun on the show, and we'll highlight anybody who sends us a video. Just like that, you can be live on air with us.
Yeah, hang out with us. I mean, we don't bite hard. I mean, maybe a little nibble here and there. I mean, Nick likes to nibble. Gene likes to kick. I like to just sit back and watch. So we're a bunch of weirdos, but we have a lot of fun. All of those are jokes, of course, everybody. So don't take that to heart. But let's get to our questions really quickly. Nick, let's start with your first question on our first In and Out show.
Oh man, you put me right on the damn spot. Hold on, let's cue this up here because this is what we got. So we got the official timer. And my question, obviously, because it's asking to you, Mr. Lead Gen Scripts and Objections. Last week, we just had a banking collapse. So I'm a for sale by owner. I'm looking to sell my house, but Greg McDaniel calls me, and now I'm saying, dude, I have my house on the market, but with this banking collapse, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I might take my house off the market. I don't think I'm interested in talking to anybody or showing my house anymore.
Okay, so first off, I'm not a financial advisor. Neither am I a mortgage broker in any way, shape, or form. The advice I would give to somebody when it comes to a conversation like that is very simple. It would be, look, are you looking to buy or sell? What's your number? How much would you want? When would you want to move? Where would you want to move? In town or out of town? How can I assist you? And then if I can help you, I can. If I can't, I can't. Everybody thinks that they can help everybody. That's not the reality of the world. So qualify and quantify the right people that you're going to spend time with, because if you spend time with people who waste your time, you're wasting an opportunity for the ability to serve somebody else at the highest and best ability of your professional career. So to sum this up is very simple. Be very careful Be protective of your time, your knowledge, and your skills.
Whoa. That
Gene, I didn't.
Damn, I
didn't,
nailed that shit.
I didn't upload our last video of Billy Madison, but I
you
feel
were
like
thinking the same thing. I was
I
actually
swear to
looking
God,
for it.
I'm
You
gonna
did not
smack
answer
both
the
of- I'm
question
gonna
at
smack
all.
both of you. I'm gonna
whatsoever.
smack both of you.
And we are all now dumber for having sat through that.
We are now dumber for listening to what came out of your mouth.
I think we should do that. No, like that should be our new thing. That every time
Yes.
Greg answers a question, where that just gets.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'll cue that up for next
Gene,
week.
And
Gene,
may
you gotta,
God
you
have
gotta
mercy
upload
on your
that.
soul.
You gotta play that real quick.
I will have to find it. And
Yeah.
may God have mercy on your
Oh
soul.
my God, have mercy on your soul.
You know
So
what? I'm
good.
gonna find a clip to ridicule you
You
guys.
should. I think it's fun.
Yes,
That's fun.
yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
let's go.
I got thick skin.
All right. So Nick, you're up. So Gene, what's the question for Nick?
Oh wait, is that how we're doing it?
I don't fucking know. It's our first
No,
fucking
I
show
would have
doing
said
this.
no. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. I think Nick's question goes to each one of us. So I get a minute now, and then my question goes to each one of you, and then your question goes to each one of us.
Okay, we'll wrap around. Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool.
So the person that has the question, the other two don't know it, but they each get a shot.
Okay, good.
So Gene,
And
what-
Nick,
Gene, as the evil bald ninja marketing guy, what would you say to a for sale by owner that says the bank's just collapsed and I'm going to stay home? I don't want to sell my house anymore.
I would say you're correct. Run for the hills. Everybody's scared. Get your money out of the banks. That's what it would sound like on the phone, I think. I honestly would need more information, Nick. So I'm going to be honest with you, right? Because right now I would have two sides of that. So I would say to you, what kind of equity you have in it? Like, what does this look like when you're done? What are you going to walk away with cash, and are you going to take that cash and put it into an institution you're telling me you're worried about? Okay, let's talk about that. Or maybe if you're worried about something, maybe the safest place for your cash is keeping it in the equity in your home. So maybe that's the play, right? And I know real estate agents don't want to hear that because that means they're not making a commission. But if I'm talking to you and I'm keeping the answer in your best interest and I'm becoming your advisor in this case, and again, like Greg, I'm no financial advisor. I'm the exact opposite of that. But let's really talk about what your wants and needs are first, and then I can guide you based off of where you're scared and where you want to put your money.
and you're awarded no points, and we are all dumber.
No wants.
now for
So
listening to you.
Gene was on the right path of wants and needs.
Oh, you're on his side now?
I'm on his side right now. He
Oh,
tailed
come
off at the very end, but he said something that's really important there, which is he started to enter the motivation side. So, like in my mind, the first thing somebody says something like that, well, yes, outside circumstances that you have no control over might have changed, but what are the reasons why you wanted to list and move in the first place? What are the circumstances in your life that you have control over that are the primary reasons, and finding out that why? If it's still that you need a job transfer and you're moving somewhere else, if it's still you got a divorce and your wife's moving, like there's things that are still happening in your life that doesn't necessarily correlate. So finding out those specific reasons and why to begin with, and then reiterating on how you can still help them, focus on those whys and obtain the goal of actually selling the house, then that was kind of where I was going with that.
Sir, shouldn't we have done that in your timer countdown?
He did. Oh, no, because he wasn't.
This was a
really
recap because both of you failed the question, so I had to recap it. So that's
you really want to be
do I need a
kicked off the
recap
show?
timer?
We should do a recap.
Oh my God.
Final rebuttal. So here's
Baby
the final rebuttal.
Jesus. All right, let's go to Nick Sakis. Nick, same question to you. What is your answer?
No. Now your turn.
No, now we have new questions. It's a
Your
new
turn,
question.
Greg.
We went all the way
you
around.
asked me and Nick. Yeah. You have the question. You ask the other people that don't have the question.
Okay, here's the question. And I'm going on the just flying off the cuff here.
Yes.
This is for Gene. Gene's going first this
with
time.
with the banking crisis that has been taking place in the last couple of days, guys and gals, we are recording this 3/15/2023. The Silicon Bank has failed. Another 3 banks have failed. Another 4th bank may fail. How do you feel this would affect your clients' buying or selling abilities?
Me personally, I don't think it's for the most part going to affect anybody's buying and selling abilities. This will actually be shorter than the 60 seconds, other than the fear factor that we just talked about. I think people may be more inclined to stay put and not make a big transaction because of what's happening, as opposed to maybe them not being able to get a loan to buy because the banks are quote unquote failing, right? So I think this is, for me, there was actually a TikTok recently by one of these representatives. I don't know if he was a senator or a rep or whatever. And he's talking about calm down, don't fuel the panic and the chaos. Everything's going to be fine. It'll shake out. So there's either that or you're running for the hills, right? There's probably, and there's some in between. So I don't really think it's going to affect anything for the most part, except your psyche and your ability to run through with the transaction. Mentally.
I think that's complete bullshit.
Good. Well, in 7 seconds, sir, because you're still going to wait for my time to expire now because I haven't yielded it to the senator from Danville, California. There you go. Now you can rebut. Oh, no, it's actually Nick's turn, and then you can rebut, right?
Okay,
I got a really
Nick,
good video that I should have downloaded that I'm going to try to download real quick while we're on the show and share it. All about that. So my thought process behind this.
Hey, do the counter. Do the counter. Motherfucker, you're not immune to this shit.
So fear, uncertainty, and doubt have been at all-time high for a long time, right? And the number one class of people right now that aren't selling their house are the people that have a ton of equity and are locked into a 3 to 4% interest rate. So this is just another cherry on top of that. I'm not going to sell because I have a golden loan right now. And even though I have a ton of equity trapped in this house, I'm not trading my 3% mortgage for anybody for any reason. And now I know that there's the top tier bank, the most risky bank. Now they had a lot of, crypto exposure. They were doing investments on tech startups. So like from a banking tier perspective, they were at the top of the pool as far as risk, where more real estate banks are more risk averse. I'd put it that way. So if I'm having a conversation with somebody, again, going back to motivation, why do you need to sell? What are your circumstances currently? That bank was a very risky bank. It was in crypto. It had crypto holdings and startup capital. Mr. or Mrs. Seller, if your circumstances haven't changed, I would highly recommend that you take action now before we get into a situation where interest rates will continue to rise, because all smarter people than me right now are saying that that's going to be the case.
Okay. Well, we lost about 7 seconds of that because you went over your time, sir, from Florida. So we're going to take that and we're going to redact that. I appreciate you.
Redact?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh,
I think
we got college words.
I think you used it right.
We got college words happening now.
That's pretty good. Look, I want to say to people, I think this is interesting that so just to be clear, because I think we're all over the place in the structure of the show. Each one of us picked our own question without letting anybody else know in pre-show. Like nobody knew what those questions were going to be. This is supposed to be in the moment, real time, answering, tap dancing around a question that somebody else is asking them on the fly, right? And it's funny that I kind of feel like these will be dated because a year from now you'll go back and you'll go, all three guys talked about the same thing, which was this banking collapse. That must have been the du jour issue of the day. I kind of think it's funny that all three of us individually picked those questions, and they all related to the same topic.
Please describe the image on the screen right now, please.
And are we going to be able to get audio on this?
Oh no. Oh no, I'm still sharing, huh?
Yes, you are.
You're definitely sharing.
I wasn't sharing. Greg threw it up on the screen. I'm trying to
I thought you were trying to make a point
here. All right, here we go. Watch this video. This is I don't remember if they were cussing or not on this. This is a TikTok.
So I don't have an opportunity to respond to this?
I'm sure you will.
Oh yeah, you go first. Yeah, do that. Hold on. Let me bring the timer up again.
Good.
Oh, the question. I forgot what you got.
Yeah, what was the question?
Who had the question?
Who asked the question?
Oh, nobody did yet. It's my turn, but we didn't ask the question yet.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was making a statement, right? This is a fucking shit show.
All right, can I bring up this TikTok video first, based on our last question, which is I'm not moving?
Yeah, go ahead.
We are going to sell it. They're coming to give us a price this week.
We are not selling my fucking house.
Why?
Because where we going, motherfucker? Where we going?
When we moved here, what'd I say to you?
You said, oh, don't worry, Lisa, everything will be fine. California. We sell the house in New York.
Yeah, but now it's like we get double the money on it. Let's
I
do
don't
it.
give a fuck if I get 3 times the amount of fucking money. I'm not moving. I'm gonna fucking die here, motherfucker. Okay? I'm done moving. I'm not packing a fucking box. And I'm not leaving my friends. Go fuck yourself.
This.
That's
I'm not
your
sure
for
if there's
sale by
person-
owner that you're calling right now. The husband put it up on the market, and now you got the wife answering the phone. How do you answer that call?
That's actually the question. Okay, you want to
Yeah.
run the script?
I'm not selling my fucking house.
He said, I'm not sure if there was cursing in it. We'll just play it.
Yeah, I forgot.
You
That's
forgot
probably why I was
that?
laughing so hard when I saw it. That was the most vulgar we've been on this show for a
Yeah,
long time.
probably.
I apologize. Yeah.
She made me want to call her and say to her, "You probably make a mean meatball. I'm coming over."
Yeah.
That
But
Brooklyn accent.
anybody who cold calls has gotten that person on the call on the other side. For sure.
Dude, I've done over 700,000 cold calls. Trust me, I've gotten worse than that. I've gotten verbal threats on my life. I've gotten verbal threats on my parents' life. I mean, it just, the list goes on and on and on. But I sit there and I'm like, you don't even know where I live, do you? But I
All right,
know
Dean, what's
you-
your question?
but I know
We got to
where
wrap
you
it up. We're
live.
20 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 1 minute away from.
We're
next
16
guest.
minutes in. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right. So, question: who's going next? Is
Well,
it
I
me
guess
or-
you probably guessed that it's related to the banking collapse. So my question is, I'm
Let's
going to
go.
try to keep super simple. Holy shit, I'm scared and I'm running for the hills and pulling all my money, or some sort of other thing that you're doing to protect yourself, or this is going to pass. I'm not doing anything, and why?
Okay, Nick first.
It's everything will pass. Again, this is the same question we've had 3 times. It's back to the
giant
motivation. It's back to the motivation. You got to find the core motivation of why these people originally got into your world to begin with. Have circumstances changed or not? If they haven't, at the end of the day, you can have all the scripts and objections and everything in your back pocket to know how to handle people, but you can't make somebody buy a house. You can't make somebody sell a house. All you're doing is leading them to the point where they can make a rational decision for themselves. So if their decision is based on fear, like, they're never going to refer you again if you try to talk them into it. This is not a $100 pair of shoes in the middle of the mall, right? Like, you're not that slick. Nobody's that slick. This is a huge purchase. So finding the core motivation, figuring out if you can still help them at this time and make it make sense for them. Put all the cards on the table, remove the emotion. Here are the facts. Here's what it'll be if you wait another 30 days. Here's what's going to happen. End of story.
Okay.
So wait, hold on, Greg, before you answer, hold on.
Aw.
What I meant, and I was going to stop you in 10 seconds in, Nick. I didn't mean that was a cold call. I meant, what is Nick Sackis doing? So that was a question directly for, now that's a question directly for Greg McDaniel.
Oh,
Greg, you're
gotcha.
pulling your money from the markets. You're scared, or it'll pass. I'm not fucking worried about nothing.
Actually, I'm a cash, diamond, and gold guy, and bullets. So I have a very large safe. So I mean, my large amount of my capital is out of the banks. I keep gold, I keep diamonds, I keep bullets, I keep guns in my safe and around my safe, so that when and if this was ever to happen, I would be able to protect myself, because I can trade all of those assets for other things that I need or want in my life. When it comes to the banking and the bank runs that are taking place right now, ladies and gentlemen, as of 3/15/2023, people are freaking out because that is digital money. That's not real money. The banks don't have the money because they've reinvested it into other assets that they're making 18% on. You're making maybe 2% on, if you're fucking lucky. And I'm like, you know what? That's a bullshit fucking opportunity. And so that's why I decided to do what I do. And
also, being that there's cash, gold, and diamonds, what is your address for the people?
Yeah.
oh, it's 1-800 Gene Volpe at 123 Main Street, anywhere USA. Yes.
All right, wrap it up.
All right, boys and girls. Look, we joke, we jest, we have a lot of fun, we enjoy each other, we banter a lot, but we also are working with a lot of folks that you're working with right now. So if you're having someone like myself who is a gun-toting Republican white male, that has guns, cash, diamonds, and gold sitting in their safe because I knew something like this was coming, or if you're someone else that is not that mindset, that's fine. I really don't care. I still love you. But you can still go out there, you can still influence somebody. Go get that money out of the bank. Go protect yourself. Go get some water supplies. Go get some food. Go do anything that's not traditional and just see how it feels. Just baby pinky into the pool. Just see how it feels. Not a big deal. I mean, take $100 out and go buy something. But all of a sudden, your family's protected. Like I carry a knife with me everywhere I go. And people are always thankful when I have my knife because I can open packages, I can crack a beer, I can break a window if I need to help a doggo out if someone leaves a dog in the car. It's just being open-minded in regards to not being traditionalized. Don't be this single person that's always going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to just put my money in the bank. It's going to be totally safe. Gene, what the fuck are you laughing about?
We're gonna play. I can't wait to play all that back. That was such a great clip. People are always thankful for when I have my knife in case I gotta make homemade spaghetti.
I didn't say that. I never said that. I said I was gonna open a beer, motherfucker. You think food, I think alcohol.
Oh my God.
Totally different mindsets.
I love you. You know I love you. That was just another one of those. You got to clip that out, Nick. That little piece there was gold, bro.
Watch it.
I hate you guys. I hate.
Oh my
literally
God, so
hate
good.
you guys.
You guys, everybody who's watching and listening, let us know if you like this new format. We already have one submission from today's show that we'll post for next week. But yeah, we want it to be quick and more fun, less serious, and we're still doing our Friday recording. So the Real Estate Uncensored Rewind that Gene coined. We're interviewing old guests that we've interviewed before. All that stuff, as far as long form content's being posted on the YouTube channel. So I hope everybody is watching and subscribe to the YouTube channel because that's where our original core content of REU, which is the interviews of people that are doing amazing things. And we want to keep this short show for social to have fun.
Well, because we laugh. I mean, think about this. A lot of the times, a lot of folks don't laugh anymore. They're so serious about everything. We want to make this something where people can go in. We can make fun of each other. I mean, Gene's make fun of me. Nick's made fun of me. I make fun of them, but we don't mean it in a malicious manner. We mean it in just being, brothers in arms and just having a blast doing it. So, guys, go out there and find somebody who can do that for you. Go out there and find somebody that wants to laugh with you and have just an enjoyable day. It's very simple, boys and girls. Mr. Nick Sakis, where can people find you and what can you do to help them?
NickSakis.com. Probably not much. So
why the fuck do you guys both suck so bad at
I'm wearing off on them. I'm wearing off on them.
Now go to NickSakis.com. All my links are there. If you want to buy or sell real estate in Tampa, Florida and save up to $25,000, go to NickSakis.com. If you want to see all the things that we're doing in artificial intelligence with Likely.ai to get more seller leads for your business through your database, join our Facebook group at AI Empowered Real Estate Agents. It's on Facebook. It's an active community. It's growing. We've doubled in size in the past month. So get on the train while the getting's good because that company is taking off like a rocket ship. And if you would like to find out how to edit your videos with artificial intelligence, again, join the Facebook group. I did a 1-hour masterclass on how to do editing, and check out our Real Estate Uncensored YouTube channel for our latest clips that I have been editing myself in the wee hours of the night for Mr. Greg McDaniel.
He does, by the way. That's literally not a joke.
Yeah. Yes. So that is all of my promotions for this moment.
All right. Nick, can you please read this from this beautiful woman right here?
Hi, Greg. I love your podcast. To show you what I can do, I'd love to edit a free video for you. Oh, a hustler. In order to obtain the greatest results from your growth of short form content, my business uses AI that can identify the most effective video clips and hooks. We also have a team of 8 talented video editors. That is fantastic. I wonder if she saw my masterclass inside the AI real estate artificial intelligence group. Arabella.
I'm gonna highly recommend you do not get a hold of me, get a hold of Nick immediately. He can introduce you to Brad, who is, in all disclosure, my brother, but he does own and run Likely.ai, and it is in a tremendous company that is growing like wildfire. So if you want those answers, those are the guys to talk to. Mr. Gene Volpe, how do people get a hold of you? And if you say they can't, I'm going to literally take you off the show.
No, look, I've been on the show for a long time now promoting my wares or services, and I'm not going to start now. I would say, no, listen, this is how you can help me. Get over to the YouTube channel, check out the content Nick's ripping up, and make sure you join us subscribe to the channel, and make sure you join us every Friday and Wednesday when we drop our new episodes of this. That's how you can help me.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Bingo.
Boys and girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We love you. We literally freaking love you. We cannot do the show without you. So thank you for hanging out with us, kicking it with us, giving us some thoughts and opinions. Different products that we can potentially put out there for other folks to use. So guys, follow, subscribe on everything that we're doing. Go to Nick Sakis, go to Gene Volpe, go to Greg McDaniel. If you want to follow me, go to Greg McDaniel, REU on Instagram. That's Real Estate Uncensored. And then just Greg McDaniel on Facebook. Follow me there as well. Guys, gals, give us a thought pattern on the next show and what you guys want to see or hear that Nick and Gene and I can go super quick, super deep, and have a lot of fun laughing at each other as we go after the content. So until next time, peace out, ninjas. Boom, peace. We out.